Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. That's a little off target. Vieira. Rummenigge. Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Drogba. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Azar. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lampard. Lampard running with the ball. Drogba! Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Mbappe tries looking up for options on the left. Shot at goal! Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Denilson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Lampard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, nearly. And he's been shifted off it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
This ended up in no man's land. Played back in. He's got space in, and the shots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Look at the space here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Substitution.
Second period then underway. Rummenigge. Lampard. Over to the left. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. And he'll shoot here. It's anyone's. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And that is a little undercooked. Gently done. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Might be danger here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
And it's Lampard. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Hazard. Thuram. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bale. The fullback is in acres of space here. Lampard!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Vieira. Pass is just off target. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi. Bellingham gets into some space. Neymar. Great hit! They've scored! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Now it's Neymar. Bale. Lampard. And it's Azar. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's the throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute
Mbappe.
added time.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Pass somewhat off target. Jordi Alba. And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the
And
game.
now, please turn
Reflections.
towards the screen.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi! Oh, what has this time, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. it is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Gullit. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Gullit. Mbappe! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vieira. It's Gullit. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Gullit. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Strokes it back. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vieira. Gullit. Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Thuram. Messi. It's Bellingham. Mateus. Barella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mateus. Foot in. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Barella. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And claimed it back swiftly. Vieira. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe, and has a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Gullit with the clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, they can break here. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Defending was strong and firm. Rummenigge is herring after that one. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Club celebrating their wedding anniversary.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. Mbappe, Cafu gets a foot in here. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. He's away. He's had a hit! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Threads one in. Araujo cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
This match was 72,306.
Just about up to the hour now. He might be in here! Oh, he's found him in space! And that has put paid to that. And here's Hullet. Caught offside that time. Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Hullet. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 9, Çalhanoğlu.
And here's Suarez.
Barella.
Oh, this looks
Number
sharp.
2, Vieira.
Bellingham.
Coming on the field, number 12,
Mbappe.
Van Basten. Number
And he's managed to get
19,
free.
Suarez.
Well, the defence
Number
proved
8,
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Guti. Number 13.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Rummenigge. Now Mbappe. Oh, super find. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vieira. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Van Basten. Lewis hits one! Vieira. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. So what can they make of this? And it's Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. Now he's off and running. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good read. Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance here, tries a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Messi. In with the challenge. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi ready to try one. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And back to the keeper they go.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's in chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's become a case of men against boys. And time is up. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has
everybody,
joined us for
and
this
welcome to today's
unmissable
match.
game. Hugely
Nigeria
anticipated, hugely
against
hyped.
Arsenal.
Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now there's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Kimmich. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar in. It's Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Nigeria certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Nakamura. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's through here. Shapes to shoot! Romario with a beautifully timed run. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. He's got a sight of goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Can he put it away? And that... In he goes again! And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Forwards and with intent. And he's running through. Rummenigge. Nigeria applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and straight chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bellingham. Now now the finish! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Nakamura considers his options.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Looking for the runner. Oh, Rummenigge! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. That is good strength. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Luis Suarez. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Neymar. Mbappe. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Thuram. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. Luis Suarez. He is Luis Suarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Maldini. And the two sides separated by the game's only... He's gone for goal! Maldini. Now Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge. He's looking wide. Played back in. There's the hit! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response, great hit! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He might be in here! He's in here! Oh, that's a fine interception. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram gets it away. Maldini. Oh, good-looking ball. And now the breakaway. Eto'o looking to run onto it. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. He's in a great position. It's a mighty effort! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've got...
It's Eto'o! He's kept it out just.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Picked out, shapes to shoot! It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Nesta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Arsenal utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 17.
So off we go once more.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18.
Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that interception was most necessary. He's tried one! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar! Cruyff. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, denied at the last.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Cruyff. No, again there's no way through. Neymar. And that's gone loose. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
71.898 espectadores.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. They're urging him to chance! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Cruyff. Thuram calmly anticipates. And here's Neymar. Mbappe. Great chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar ploughing through the middle. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So here comes a substitution.
Camisa 99. Camisa 4.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camisa 5.
Oh, what a... And the shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. Araujo for Messi. Rummenigge. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Back into the middle. And here's Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ball is over the line.